Hello, I'm Pastor Jeremy Combs, and we're going to pause for a proverb. Let's go. Proverbs chapter 10 and verse 29. The way of the Lord is strength to the upright, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. The way of the wise and righteous is the theme of this chapter, chapter 10. And as the chapter begins to wind down, we're given a contrast between the path of the righteous and, of course, the alternative path. That's the path of the wicked. We see not only their paths, but we're also going to see some great promises that both will possess or give you. The way of the righteous promises blessings to not only our body, you saw that in verse 27, our soul in verse 28, but also to our spirit, which is right here in verse 29. Remember, we're spiritual beings. Our body, though important, is just our shell. Our soul, which is like the control center of our body, is only as healthy as our spirit directs it. So what happens in our spiritual life largely affects our body and our soul. When we follow God and his ways, we're promised, according to this verse, strength. We will be built up and strengthened in him on earth, and obviously then for all of eternity. When we bow our neck and we go against God, this way is the other way is certain too. But that certainty is not blessing, but it's the certainty of that there will be destruction for the workers of iniquity. So the question of the day would be, which path will you choose? Let's look at verse 30. The righteous shall never be removed, but the wicked shall not inherit the earth. It's been pointed out that we are born with our fists clenched, but we die with our hands open. We from birth have an instinct to grab hold of all that this world offers and hang on for dear life. Men will cheat, they will steal, and they may even kill to claim the things of this world. They may claim their coveted possessions, but here's the problem: you can't hold on to it. Either the possession or the person themselves will one day decay and pass away. The wicked may live what we would call the good life, but it's not going to last. However, the way of the righteous, according to this verse, it is eternal. This is the 9th of 10 times that the word righteous is mentioned here in chapter 10. And righteousness and wisdom go together like hand in glove. Find a fool, and you will not find righteousness. Find a wise man, and you will not find temporal gains, but rather eternal. A righteous man may not be rich, and he may be moved about from time to time on earth, but he and his ways are eternal. So let me encourage you today to walk the path of righteousness. Let's look at another verse, verse number 31. The mouth of the just bringeth forth wisdom, but the froward tongue shall be cut out. Nothing is more valued and loved than a mouth that bringeth forth wisdom. To go to someone in time of need and to know that they will give you good and wise advice. Finding such a person is not difficult, for they're often easily identified. This person is called just. A just person is a person of faith. They not only know what is right, but here's the key: they live it too. Anyone can run their mouth. Many are extremely good at it, but they are all talk and they have no walk. They'll tell you how they feel, or they tell you what you want to hear, but the problem is they do both regardless of the truth. The word tongue in this verse emphasizes the message. Simply put, their message is going to just bring destruction. So get your advice from someone who lives right. Never settle for the counsel of the coworker you hardly know or the expert you've never seen. Go to the person who is walking the way of God, for they will point you to the truth. And then let's ask ourselves the question as we finish up today: are you someone that would have a mouth that would be filled with godly counsel that people could come to and be blessed? Hey, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.